Manchester United player ratings versus Everton. Mbeumo outshine. The most alarming takeaway from United's summer finale? Their defensive missteps were on full display even in a low-stakes friendly. But here's where it gets controversial. Should we write off these slip-ups as preseason rust, or is there real cause for concern ahead of the Premier League kickoff? And this is the part most people miss. Some of the brightest sparks came from unexpected quarters. Manchester United wrapped up their Premier League summer series in Atlanta with a 1-1 stalemate against Everton, and we've graded every player after their final outing in the United States. Our ratings come from Samuel Luckhurst, Manchester Evening News chief United writer since 2014. He's broken stories on Mourinho's arrival, Ronaldo's return, Solskjaer's departure, and the club's pursuits of Rangnick and Ten Hag. You can get his deeper analysis and exclusive insights by subscribing to his newsletter at InsideOldTrafford.substack.com. Altay Bayindir played the goalkeeper, fumbled James Garner's free kick back into danger, and Everton's rebound cannoned off the post. It wasn't the first time he looked shaky, and it raises the question, can he be our number one this season? Leny Yoro, one of only 3 players to start all 3 tour matches. The teen center-back showed boldness in possession, constantly stepping forward to break lines with accurate passes. For a beginner still adapting to first-team football, that's promising. Matthijs de Ligt, 6. Steady in central defense and seemingly ahead of Harry Maguire in the pecking order. He marshaled Everton's attacks well and almost completed the full 90 minutes. Will Ten Hag stick with him come August 16th? Luke Shaw. He struggled to assert himself on the left flank, offering less in attack than he did against Bournemouth. Subbed just before the hour mark, his outing underlined the patchiness that has plagued him recently. Ahmad, 6. Returning on the right wing, he injected pace and creativity, winning the penalty Bruno Fernandes coolly converted. In the second half, he drifted further forward, acting almost as a second striker. Manuel Ugarte. After dominating West Ham, he was out-muscled by Everton's midfield, losing possession while attempting to dribble out and conceding the equalizer moments later. Is this a one-off, or does he need to adapt his style? Kobbie Mainoo, 5. He found space off the ball, but struggled to influence play when he had it. His substitution for Mason Mount felt more damning than tactical. It hinted at a midfield hierarchy already taking shape. Diogo Dalot, 6. Thrust onto the left flank, he produced a crunching tackle to deny Beto, but hurt himself in the process. He then switched back to his natural right side when Bryan and Mbeumo made way at halftime. Bryan and Mbeumo, his first 2 touches elicited genuine oohs from the crowd, and he helped engineer the penalty before seamlessly linking up with Matheus Cunha and Bruno Fernandes. His halftime withdrawal was clearly pre-planned to manage his workload. Bruno Fernandes, he drove rapid transitions and converted the spot kick with his trademark composure. Yet he seemed to switch off for Iliman Ndoye's equalizer. Dropping deeper after that, he still provided the assist for Mount's goal. Matheus Cunha, operating as a false 9, a forward who drops into midfield to create play, he combined well in the build-up to the penalty. But his habit of vacating the central zone often left United lacking a focal point up front. Substitutes. Patrick Dorgu came on for Mbeumo and provided genuine wit down the right wing. Harry Maguire, 7. The crowd cheered his name louder than ever, and he answered with a crucial tackle on Beto. Could this be his path back into the starting 11? Eyed in heaven. Misfortune struck when he turned the ball into his own net. Mason Mount. His half volley was a miniature replay of his stunning first goal against Athletic Bilbao. Pure technique and timing. Casemiro, never quite synced with the game's rhythm in his 25-minute cameo. Rasmus Højlund entered for the final 20 minutes, but struggled to make a notable impact. Tyler Fredrickson, N.A. reflate cameo without enough time to be judged. What do you make of these scores? Was Bayindir merely unlucky or culpable for that rebound? Did Mount's goal signal a new midfield king? Drop your thoughts below. Agree, disagree, or challenge these ratings, and let the debate begin. Everton versus Manchester United, 2-2, Premier League Summer Series Highlights Analysis. Imagine this. Everton and Manchester United lock horns in a thrilling 2-2 draw, leaving fans buzzing with excitement. But here's where it gets controversial. David Moyes must be breathing a sigh of relief, given Everton's recent struggles, while Manchester United clinches the Premier League Summer Series trophy with 2 wins and a draw. And this is the part most people miss. Everton finishes at the bottom of the 4-team table with just 1 draw. Highlighting their ongoing challenges, the final whistle sounds after 3 additional minutes of stoppage time, capping off a nail-biting encounter. In the 86th minute, Mason Mount finds Billy Gilmour behind Courtney House, but Jordan Pickford springs into action to make a crucial save. Moments earlier, Gilmour's cross was blocked for a corner, setting up a tense finale. The second half sees Thierno Barry making his debut, replacing Morgan Schneiderlin. This move brings fresh energy to Everton's lineup, although Barry seems to be struggling with a potential arm injury after colliding heads with Harrison Armstrong in the box. At 75 minutes, the game takes a bizarre turn when Amad Diallo's reckless tackle leads to a chaotic sequence culminating in an own goal by Manchester United. It's a moment of sheer comedy, but both Diallo and Bruno Fernandes receive yellow cards for their involvement. Throughout the match, Everton's high press creates numerous opportunities, putting pressure on Manchester United's defense. However, United's attacking prowess, particularly from players like Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes, keeps them in contention. The halftime score stands at 1-1, with United taking the lead from a penalty awarded to Bruno Fernandes in the 18th minute. Before the game, there were murmurs about Everton's need for new signings, with manager David Moyes emphasizing the importance of reinforcements. The lack of movement in the transfer market has fueled speculation about potential conflicts within the club's leadership. As the match unfolds, fans eagerly watch for signs of improvement and cohesion among the Toffees. This pre-season friendly, part of the 2025-26 Premier League Summer Series, takes place at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. With a capacity of 42,500, the venue provides an electric atmosphere for this highly anticipated clash. The weather-controlled facility maintains a comfortable temperature, ensuring players can perform at their best. Looking back to the last meeting in February, Everton secured an early lead but ultimately drew 2-2 after a controversial VAR decision. This latest encounter serves as another opportunity for both teams to showcase their skills and strategies, setting the stage for the upcoming season. What do you think? Was Everton's performance encouraging despite the poor table position? Or did Manchester United's victory solidify their status as title contenders? Share your thoughts in the comments. Manchester United, 2-2, Everton. Summer Series draw in Atlanta. Ruben Amorim's U.S. tour. In a stunning turn of events, Manchester United and Everton battled to a 2-2 draw in their final match of the U.S. Summer Tour at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This result denied Man United a perfect record in the Premier League's Summer Series, after previous victories over West Ham United and Bournemouth. United's goals came from a Bruno Fernandes penalty and a well-taken strike by Mason Mount. However, Everton fought back valiantly, equalizing first through Iliman Ndiaye, and then dramatically through an own goal by Aiden Heaven in the dying moments. Despite the disappointing draw, United manager Ruben Amorim can take heart from his team's overall form during the American tour. He will have one final friendly against Fiorentina at Old Trafford to fine-tune his squad before their Premier League opener against Arsenal on August 17th. In a controversial moment, Everton's James Tarkowski was judged to have pulled back United's Amad in the box, gifting Fernandes the chance to open the scoring from the spot. Tarkowski was livid with the decision, but Fernandes made no mistake, converting his second penalty of the tour. The match was not without its nervy moments for United goalkeeper Altay Bayindir, who started in place of the injured Andre Onana. Bayindir made a meal of a James Garner free kick and was fortunate Bryan hit the post with the goal at his mercy. As the pressure mounts on Bayindir to prove he deserves the starting spot against Arsenal, these jitters will do little to inspire confidence. In the end, both sides had to settle for a share of the spoils in a match that highlighted the competitive nature of the Premier League. With the season fast approaching, fans will be eagerly anticipating more of the same drama and excitement in the coming months. But what did you make of the result? Do you think United are ready for the challenges ahead? Or does this draw expose some underlying weaknesses? Have your say in the comments below.